Hi everyone, welcome back to Diamond Paints with Mike, and we've got the November completions video. Apologies, it may look a bit dark on the camera. That's because our daylight has depleted. Was trying to get this up for 4, but I got distracted with some other diamond painting projects that I really wanted to push through to squeeze onto the video. So the first one we did was this lovely penguin card. This is come from the Christmas card bundle that I showed, and yeah, it looks really lovely. Really quick, fast-paced one to do, and the presents look really lovely and colourful. I think it will complement the penguin that I've got from the works very well. So yeah, that was the first one. We had some partial of the lights there. I've never really associated penguins with Christmas. I don't know why they give us penguins for Christmas, but I always assume they're a zoo animal, but for some reason they've included them for Christmas. I don't think that works very well, but yeah, that was our first card. Okay, and then I did this one. Now this was an interesting one, Bambi. Now I didn't really enjoy doing this card very much, purely because of the lighter orange. I don't think that works very well, and I thought that, you know, we should have really kept it this colour here. It works really well for the background as well. It's like he's walking through the forest, and then you've got that lovely partial of the tree behind, a really nice snowy setty scene there, and you know, with the antlers, and the fact that they've included him a little hat and a scarf, that is just really cute. And I think down here must be some sort of strawberry and cream sweet maybe, but yeah, another really lovely one. And you've got that lovely reflection of the light here, as if he's like, there's light, like he's just walked past a lamppost or something. It's really beautiful, and the little flecks of snow as well. So yeah, one thing I will say is, as you can see here, you've got the brown bit coming there. Now I don't know about you, but I just thought that this looked like Bambi was going for a shit. Because of the way like his towel's flicked up, and then you've got like the brown coming here as if he's like pooping. Maybe it's just me, but that's what it looks like to me. I mean, it's just very coincidence how the towel is flicked up, and then you've got like brown sections there that looks like he's gone for a poop, but I'm always just about to drop some drop-ins, you know. It's just yeah, very coincidence. But yeah, so that's that one. Now the next one we did was Frosty the Snowman. So we've done a little Frosty the Snowman, a really beautiful card to do. Beautiful colours with the dark blue. I think it's actually navy. What's really lovely about this is the lovely little way they've incorporated that little holly on the hat. Even the hat is down to the navy colour. I don't agree with the snow on the top. I know they've probably done that for putting like the snow landing on his hat. Personally, I would have just kept that all the one colour. I don't like to swap out colours, but I like to just keep the painting original. I very rarely swap the colours out, only really if necessary. And then this lovely scarf. In some respects it looks like he's just come out of the church and perhaps done a carol service, or perhaps the people are in front and he's singing away to the carol service, but these look like church buildings behind, so it's absolutely lovely of this little snowman. So yeah, and then obviously the moon in the background, that lovely shine of the moon around here as well. Absolutely fantastic. Really enjoyed doing that one. Now the reason why this video was late is because I've just completed this. So yeah, this is why we're filming in the evening rather than daylight. So I really wanted to squeeze at least one more card in. So as you can see, we've done our first Christmas tree. I've still got this one here to do, so that will pop up in the December completions now. But down here I was a bit confused with this, because on my palette it said that it was that colour, as you can see, number 9. So what I did was I swapped it out for this colour, which is number 4, because I don't think that's supposed to be a green. So I just swapped that out, because you don't need a green stem with a green tree. So I swapped it out for a brown stem, and then obviously you got your presents here. I didn't really like this colour here going round, the light brown. I don't think that suits the tree very much, but what I might do in the near future, if we, you know, get another card of this type, if they come out, then you know, we could pop that around there, you know, fill it in with red or something. I don't know, I just don't think that colour belongs on this tree very well. It doesn't really, it sort of in a way overpowers the green. It's that light, you know. But a lovely little tree there. It looks quite sad, doesn't it, in the middle of the forest, just on his own in amongst the trees. It's like no one's come to visit the tree, isn't it? But yeah, so we did that one. Okay, so moving into Freddy the Frog. As you can see, I did complete this earlier on today. As you would have seen on the channel, it was a really fun one to do. A really jungle sort of type of creature, your tree frog. Yeah, absolutely had a blast doing that with all the different colours in there. So much splash of colour. And it turned out really well. We did have a few hurdles along the way, but we did manage to complete it in the end by having to buy another bloody frog. So we ended up with 3 frogs, but cost £6. Well, actually £9, but there you go. It just, I think if I was to sit here trying to sift through drills, we would not have got this done. So by buying it again to finish that off, it's really helped it out. So that's our tree frog all done. Now, we've got a fun one here for you guys. Remember the little raccoon that we did? Well, this is Gary. And as you can see, it might not show very well, but this was Gary the raccoon that I completed not too long ago, actually. This was beautiful to work with because you've got this lovely brown tree and these gorgeous minty blue leaves. They then changed the colour here, but then bring back in the blue. I would personally like to have kept the blue there, but as you can see, it was really, really lovely to work with. Now, if you do get this painting, do be careful, because when I got down to this bit, I had about nearly 15 to 20 drills, all with the coating coming off. So it was a struggle to get this one finished, but in the end I had to use the ones that had the coating coming off. But I think it's only if you put it under a light bulb, because as you can see, it doesn't really show the coating coming off there. And then you had this gorgeous bushy tail, which really you could sort of use as a feather duster, couldn't you? Polish him around the room, just turn him upside down and just use it as a feather duster. He won't mind. But then you've got obviously the tree branches, and then it's like he's wearing jewellery here. He's been scattering through the rubbish and found some jewellery because he's got these patterns on his arm. And then this gorgeous bit here with all the different teardrops and marquee. Well, I think these are marquees, yeah, they're not teardrops. But yeah, that was Gary, and these gorgeous colours of the black and silver, and then the whiskers. It was a really, really beautiful one to do. That came from Temu. And I did use the snow washi tape. This is quite a few years old now. So I decided to put that on. That will feature through December because it's got obviously like stars on it and some snow down here. So I thought we'd incorporate that in with December. So that'll be coming out throughout December for the whip and chats on that. And then last but not least, people, we've got Sexy Pink. Yes, look at this. Now, you know my love for butterflies goes through the roof, and I really, really fancy doing a special one day, and so I thought I'd do this. Lots of so much gorgeous pink in this. 2 things I wasn't happy with is that the black really overpowers the pink, and secondly, this light blue just does not look right. With all the pink and silver going on, it just doesn't look right on the actual butterfly. But then here, you've got the lovely sort of pinks, the little silver roses and stuff, and that lovely mixture of green going around. But yeah, I don't know, I just don't think the blue really works with that painting very much. But anyway, that's our butterfly, and we have one little, whoa, 2 more actually, I nearly forgot. So I'll show you the surprise at the end, but the next thing I worked on was, I'm calling this the Pringle Man. Now, I'll give you a few minutes to see if you can work out why I've called it the Pringle Man. But as you can see, this was that little nutcracker that I got from the range fairly recently. And just seen some of these jewels have just slid out of position. So we'll just reinstate that a little bit. And yeah, the this was the nutcracker. Now I did decide to go ahead with the pink because unfortunately I don't have enough red to replace these. If anyone does have some red and you have an impost locker nearby, then I'd really appreciate if you could send me over some of this colour so I can pluck these off and finish it with red. I just don't think pink works with a nutcracker. So and what was really annoying as well is down near the boots they used the same, I don't know if I can show you, but they used the same colour as this. So these are two different coloured blues. Okay, so you've got the top layer and then his shoes are like a little slightly darker blue, but I think it just mingles too much in with the actual boot of the boot he's wearing. I think they should have really perhaps kept that all the same, because you can see it sort of mingles in with it. But this is a lovely little project. Now the reason I called it Mr. Pringle is because if you look at his face, the moustache just so reminds me of the Pringle face on, you know, the Pringle crisps that you get. It's exactly the same. So I thought we'd call him Mr. Pringle the Nutcracker. So yeah, I really enjoyed that. A nice, quick, nice little budget painting. And yeah, if they've got any more, I'd definitely buy another one. And I've got one last one to show you. And I had to get this done today because it was so beautiful. Remember that mirror from yesterday? Well, this is what it looks like. Absolutely stunning. As you can see, very Jamaican colours. I really love the yellows on it, the pinks, the blues, even these minty blues with the dark blue goes really lovely as well. But it was really fun, and what I love about most of it is this splash behind it. So you've got like these little rosettes of splashes as if the colour's just been splattered, and then as you can see, little mirror. So it's all ready to go in its little bag now, and you can pop that in there as well. But I will seal that because obviously if you're using it constantly, it might, you know, get scraped off with the drills and stuff. But yeah, this is going to be a present for my sister, so I will wrap that up. I'm not really sure what to do because I was going to put it in there and then obviously wrap it up like that, but then I think, well, maybe I should just use it like that and then wrap that bit up. But I don't know, it's hard to say, but I thought this was lovely. Now, when I looked online to get the link, they've actually got another mirror, which I didn't realise they had, and it's like a book mirror, slightly bigger. So it's out of this and the book one, but I think a book one would be far too big. But I just think that's just wonderful for someone, birthday, Christmas, you know, it's a lovely little project. So that's our November completions. I wonder what December's completions are going to bring. But I am working flat out to get as many Christmas projects done as possible. We've got tons and tons to get through, even some from last year that have been waiting for 2.5 years nearly, because I have this habit of buying new ones and forgetting about the old ones. So yeah, my focus this December is to try and get the old ones done first. So yeah, I hope you like all them completions. It's been a busy month for diamond painting, and yeah, let's try and get about, I'm going to say let's try and get about 10 done for December. But if you like any of these projects, I'll try and link them all in the description of the video. But as always, please remember to like, share and subscribe. Tap that bell notification to be notified of further uploads on the channel. And I'll see you at the end of December for the December completions video. Thank you for watching. Take care and bye-bye.